In this video, I'm going to talk about one-to-one functions. Let's start with a given function f of x. And we're going to suppose that f of a is equal to f of b. Then we say that f is one-to-one if a equal to b must be true. So let's look at some examples of this. Let's start with the function f of x equal to 3x plus 7. We need to start by assuming f of a is equal to f of b. F of a means 3a plus 7, and f of b means 3b plus 7. We could subtract 7 from both sides. When we do, we get that 3a is equal to 3b. Divide both sides by 3, and we get that a is equal to b. So this is one-to-one. Next, let's consider the function f of x equal to x squared. In this case, we might be able to see that f of negative 1 is equal to f of 1, but negative 1 is not equal to 1. So that actually tells us this is not one-to-one. However, we can do it like our last example. We start with f of a equal to f of b. This means a squared is equal to b squared. And we can take the square root of both sides, but we need to take plus or minus the square root. And so it's not guaranteed that a is equal to b. It could be that a is equal to negative b. So this would imply that it is not one-to-one. We also have what's known as the horizontal line test. This is a way to determine if a function is one-to-one based on just its graph. The horizontal line test states that a function is one-to-one if no horizontal line intersects the graph more than once. So let's look at some examples to understand this idea. Here I have the graph of a function, and I notice if I draw this horizontal line here, I intersect the graph 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So I have horizontal lines that intersect the graph more than once. So this would be not one-to-one. If we look at this graph here, no matter what horizontal line I draw, this one intersects the graph once. This one here also intersects once. This one down here also intersects once. Every single horizontal line will only intersect this graph once, which means this is a one-to-one function. If we look at this graph, my horizontal lines will either intersect once or down here, none. And the rule says as long as it doesn't intersect more than once, it is one-to-one. So this one will be one-to-one since every horizontal line either intersects once or not at all.